Good morning, everyone. Go ahead and take your seats. I think those stairs might kill me today. I ran the half marathon yesterday, and I thought I was going to need Denver Health Paramedics yesterday. So it takes me a moment to get right up there. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be here today. We have such a great program for you. I'm Corey Rose. I'm your weekday morning anchor for 9 News, and truly honored to be here today for Denver Health and Denver Health Foundation's annual Paramedics Awards celebration. We are here and thrilled to have you be here to honor the extraordinary, truly extraordinary exemplary work of the Denver Health Paramedic Division and the hundreds of team members who work so hard for the residents of Denver. So first, I would like to begin with the Denver Police Department pipes and drums and the Denver Police Department Honor Guard as they present our colors.
Prepare post colors. Ready. Post. Three, come. Left, face. Freeze it. Arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order. Arms. Close ranks. March.
Lauren, thank you so much. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You all can take your seats. I'd now like to introduce Chaplain Rebecca Skoll, Director of Spiritual Care at Denver Health, to give the invocation.
A while back, I was asked to give a report on my team's accomplishments, what we were the most proud of. And as I asked this question of my chaplain team, there was one comment that stood out to me. When there is a need, we run toward it. There is no situation where we are afraid to go. And as I thought about what to share today, this comment stood out to me as not just true of my chaplain team, but also true of our Denver Health Paramedics. When there is a need, you run toward it. There is no situation where you are not afraid to go. In my 11 years as a chaplain at Denver Health, I have stood in the emergency department, heard many, many paramedic reports, and am always amazed at the level of care, compassion, and attention to detail shown by you. You all are truly amazing, and you often don't get the recognition that you deserve. And so I am honored to stand here today and say thank you. As I was preparing for today, I came across a poem that was published in Fire and Rescue International Magazine, Volume 4, Issue 7. And the words of this poem are accredited to Julia Cornaugh, but I have rewritten them to match today. And this poem is called I Am a Paramedic, but Nobody Taught Me How. I am a paramedic, but nobody taught me how to sit with an 86-year-old gentleman and tell him that his wife of 65 years died in her sleep. Nobody taught me how to reason with the aggressive patient that I've just met, overdosed and needing my help to breathe. Nobody taught me how to bite my tongue when I went 2 hours over my shift for someone who's feeling generally unwell for 24 hours. Nobody taught me how to hold hands with a dying person as they take their last breath, or how to hold back the tears because it's not my grief. Nobody taught me how to accept that I would miss out on things that normal people take for granted. Birthdays, Christmas, hot meals, sleep. Being a paramedic is so much more than swooping in and saving lives. It's about dealing with the most unique, challenging situations, and then going home at the end of the shift, and when you're asked how your day went, replying, "Fine, thanks." Being a paramedic is about constantly giving a bit of yourself to every patient, because although it's our 10th patient and we don't even remember their name, it's their first ambulance, it's their loved one, it's their experience. It's about the bits that nobody taught me how. It's about providing pain relief and reassurance to a 90-year-old woman who's hurt her hip. And despite all the pain, she turns and says, "Thank you, and how are you?" It's about the hug that you give someone on Christmas because they haven't seen or talked to anybody for days. It's about climbing in the car next to someone and saying, "Don't worry, we'll have you out of here in a moment." It's about turning on the sirens and rushing through traffic, knowing all the way that the person in the back is already gone. It's about knowing for every person that we rescue from the cold, there are countless others in the same situation. It's about all the things that never make the news, that seemingly go unrecognized, but that are burned in our hearts and our memories. And so I stand here today because of you, because of your dedication to caring for all you are called to help, whether they want your help or not. And so, for all those extra hours, the missed meals, the sleepless nights, for all the joys and laughter, heartbreak and tears, I leave you with this blessing. May you be granted strength and resilience as you report for another shift. May you have enough compassion to give to the next patient and the one after that. May you find the courage to lean into the hard and the messy. And may you find moments of joy and laughter to see you through every day. As Denver Health Paramedics, today we honor and celebrate you because what you do matters. Thank you.
Chaplain, thank you. All right, we're going to have our lunch service now for a little bit, and we'll continue our program in just a few minutes. Enjoy.
Please welcome back your MC, Corey Rose.
I hope you're enjoying your lunch right now. Keep eating, but we're going to start our program. As I mentioned, my name's Corey Rose. I'm your weekday morning anchor over at Channel 9. I truly am honored to be here today. I come from a long line of first responders. My dad was a firefighter paramedic for LA City for 32 years. So truly, this is very close to home for me, and I'm really honored to be here to honor the heroes here, a job that I truly could never, ever do, and so you all are incredible. Today, we are going to celebrate and salute the outstanding work by people in the Denver Health Paramedic Division. Under the Denver Health and Hospital Authority, the Denver Health Paramedic Division provides 911 advanced life emergency medical services and ambulance transportation to the city and county of Denver, Denver International Airport, as well as the cities of Glendale, Sheridan, Inglewood, and areas of unincorporated Arapahoe County. Their mission is to provide professional, compassionate, and clinically excellent care to every patient with every encounter through a culture of integrity and continuous improvement. As first responders, Denver Health Paramedics put their lives on the line every single day. Their commitment to the community is evident in the care they provide at the scene. The division, with support from mutual aid partners, responds to more than 131,000 calls annually, and more than 81,000 patients a year are treated and transported by Denver Health EMS providers and partner agencies. The amount of support in this room alone lets us know how valuable the paramedics are to our community. The paramedics also work closely with several key partners throughout the city and the state, including Denver Police, Denver Fire, the Denver Sheriff, and our elected officials. Without these essential relationships, the paramedics could not be as successful as they are. Joining us today are Councilwoman Flor Alvarez, Councilwoman Serena Gonzalez Gutierrez, State Representative Dusty Johnson, Denver Fire Chief Desmond Fulton, Denver Sheriff Elias Diggins. Also joining us shortly will be Denver Mayor Mike Johnston. Thank you all for being here to celebrate Denver Health Paramedics. Now, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge all of our incredible sponsors, those whose support make this event truly possible. So thank you to our presenting sponsors, Dependable Cleaners. Thank you guys so much. Our long-standing champions of our Denver Health Paramedics. Thank you to our frontline sponsors, Christian P. Anschutz Foundation and MDC Richmond American Homes Foundation, who have been longtime supporters as well. We would also like to acknowledge our Guardian and first responder sponsors who are all listed in your program. We are incredibly grateful to all of you for your support. Can we give it up for our sponsors here today? And finally, we want to express our gratitude to the Denver community members who have pledged their support as champions of the Denver Health Paramedics. They are Rose Andom, Jessica and Colin Barclay, the Christian P. Anschutz Foundation, Sterling Crow, Dependable Cleaners, Denver Sheriff Elias Diggins, Doug Friednash, Denver Fire Chief Desmond Fulton, Doctors Patricia and Hal Gabo, Fred Glick, Josh Hanfling, Dr. Dick Krugman, Ann Linnea, Denver Police Chief Ron Thomas, and Coco Wham. We cannot thank you all enough for your support. It is now my honor to introduce the person who truly is incredible and drives forward all of this work. It's the CEO of Denver Health, Donna Lynn.
Well, good afternoon, and Corey, thank you for that great introduction. But there are 8,400 people who work at Denver Health every day, who carry out our mission, who work in some difficult situations periodically. I want to share one with you. Luckily, I've never been up for other than a supervisory ride in an ambulance. But my favorite paramedic story is not about those life-saving moments that we often envision, but more compassionate care for some of the people who are living on our streets. I happened to witness a paramedic run down on Alameda and Bannock as I was going to Safeway. And I saw the ambulance pull up. The young man who was on the grass was partially clothed, had fallen off a chair. And I went inside and did my shopping. I came back out, and the paramedics were still there just talking to the individual, helping him get clothed, helping him get back in his chair where he wanted to be. And so there are those moments too that are not the screaming sirens, the heart attacks, the other kind of really critical care that our paramedics do every day to help people who just need some reassurance and maybe not medical transport. So the proceeds from today's event specifically help the Denver Health EMS education program. They allow us to purchase new training equipment, including an ambulance simulator. These tools are essential for Denver Health to fulfill its mission of educating the next generation of healthcare professionals. Our educational team is top-notch. They have to be, because our paramedics are the best of the best. Which is why, as you heard Corey talk about some of the generous donors, not just for this luncheon, but for our education efforts, excuse me. And I want to thank the police chief for his personal dedication to this, as well as Dr. Hal and Patty Gabo, Coco Wham, Ann Linnea, Dependable Cleaners, Nancy Knowlton, and the Motorola Solutions Foundation. So let's give them a round. Now, I have the distinct honor of recognizing two individuals who I call my friends, my colleagues, and that is Josh Hanfling and R.D. Seawald. Their extraordinary leadership, support, and attention for public safety is well known in this community. They've been special friends to Denver Health and to the Paramedic Division in particular. So please turn your attention to a short video.
Philanthropy is more than giving. It's about showing up, offering time, resources, and advocacy to build a healthier community. At its core, philanthropy means the love of humanity, a guiding principle that shapes both action and intention. The Spirit of Philanthropy Award honors those who lead with generosity and impact, and today we proudly recognize Sewald Hanfling.
What they've done to help make Denver a better place for everyone is really lean in the causes that, many people won't think about. I mean, let's talk about what we're doing here in honoring our paramedics. They're our unsung heroes in our community. But RD and Josh had been there supporting them over the years and making sure that we never forgot those men and women who show up in people's darkest, most challenging, sometimes tragic moments in their lives. And I think this is an example of how they have shown up for Denver so often. Now, they also put together the annual public safety luncheon, which is a beautiful thing, where you see the sheriffs and firefighters and police and paramedics and other law enforcement agencies there making a difference, showing up, giving back, and giving appreciation to the men and women who show up. When everybody else is moving back, they're moving in.
For years, R.D. Sewald and Josh Hanfling have championed causes that uplift and protect Denver. Their commitment to Denver Health, especially its paramedics, ensures critical care remains strong and accessible across every neighborhood.
R.D. and Josh have spent a lot of time, energy, and money making sure that Denver and Colorado are a better place to live. And they have done that in their business lives and in their civic commitment to many, many causes. So I think that R.D. and Josh really give from their hearts, and they care deeply about the organizations they support, specifically the Denver Health Foundation. I know is near and dear to both of them, and they do it for all the right reasons.
Their support has helped provide our first responders with the tools, training, and resources needed to save lives when seconds count. As board chair of the Denver Health Foundation, Josh Hanfling's leadership has further expanded this impact, inspiring others to give and grow Denver Health's vital programs.
As I like to say, there'd be no prosperity without public safety. And I think it's extremely important for the business community and everybody to support our first responders in every way possible. Denver Health Hospital that we support through our work impacts everybody in and around the city and county of Denver in ways you may or may not know. We support about a third of the city, and as I say, there would be no Denver without Denver Health. My business partner, R.D. Sewald, and myself are thrilled to be a recipient of this award.
Sewald Hanfling's unwavering dedication reflects the true spirit of philanthropy, the love of humanity in action. We are honored to present them with the Spirit of Philanthropy Award.
Josh and RD, please come up to the stage. Don't leap. You can handle it if you fall, but I don't want to.
Hold on. I gotta get to the right page. Here we go. Is that the one? I've got two ones to speak here. All right, here we go. Thank you. Thank you all, Donna, paramedics, everybody at Denver Health for this incredible honor. I'm proud to accept the Spirit of Philanthropy on behalf of our entire firm, some of our members who are here today, and we appreciate them and their support and everything that we do in the community. Really want to thank my business partner, RD, who has been there by my side as I've been involved in Denver Health for a number of years and has always been there to help support the hospital as we go forward. Denver Health's very personal to me. I lived nearby it for many, many years, as a lot of us have, and had no idea everything they did there. When I got on the board 13 years ago or forever ago, the paramedics, this luncheon happened in the chief's office. They literally handed awards across the desk. And that was just one of the things that I saw day one and just realized that was unacceptable. So I'm really happy to see that this has been evolved to what it is today, and it means a lot to us to see the paramedics get recognized in the way that they have to, especially as my parents are getting older and they become frequent flyers. It means a lot more to me than ever. So thank you all very much for being here and supporting Denver Health, the paramedics, and everything that we do at the hospital. Thank you very much.
I'm having flashbacks. See Dr. Patty Gabeau when I worked for Hickenlooper, and I had to take Denver Health and the paramedics budget through City Council. So it's nice to see the council members here today. I want to thank my business partner, Josh. He's been tremendous, making sure that we're giving back for all the right reasons. So to all of you in the room, Toltz, everyone, great to see you. Thank you very much.
I want to reflect on the Denver Health Paramedic Division. As you heard from Josh, it wasn't just that we celebrated the paramedics in the office, it was that we have also grown in terms of our service to the city, and the city's grown, and our calls have grown. So I want to acknowledge Chief Gary Bruskevich, his passion, his leadership. He has been at the helm of the Paramedic Division for 10 years, but at Denver Health for nearly 3 times as long. Let's learn by watching this short video.
I'm Gary Bruskevich. I'm the chief paramedic. Been at Denver Health for 27 years. Been the chief for the past almost 10 years. And after all this time, I'm going to be retiring in August. I start by thinking, there's not a lot of jobs that you step into and you remember the very first date when you started a place.
I remember when he was interviewing, Gary to me is a very old friend. Known each other for 30 years. The thing about being on an ambulance for 10 hours with somebody is if you don't like them, it's an eternity. And if you do, it flies by in a heartbeat. And working with Gary is just like working with your best friend. Watched him go through the field instructor to being promoted lieutenant to captain, and then to the admin chief. I do remember telling him, I'm really proud of you for doing this. It's been a good ride. Couldn't have had a better friend or partner to do it with.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I wouldn't be here today. The thing I'm most proud of is the team we've put in place. To watch it grow from a time when I was on the streets and the things that we've accomplished, that we couldn't have done if it wasn't for the team effort.
It truly is a team sport. And EMS isn't just sending an ambulance to a call. It's everything that encompasses that. It's the integration of the paramedic division within the hospital and the city EMS system. So we're part of a larger group that responds and helps people in their moment of need.
And it's the growth at the airport. It's, the ambulances in the fire stations in Inglewood. It's our education department and how it's just blown up with success between our EMT and paramedic schools and community education programs. It's a marvel to watch how much has grown and how well we've been able to do to expand this, but then what we've been able to do for our employees.
It's not just pay compensation, it's the equipment that we provide for our people. New ambulances, updated monitors, staying ahead of the curve. And we've been fortunate to have a leader that's been able to keep up with that change and help moving the ball down the field.
So the thing I'm going to miss the most is going to be the people, the mission, and putting on the uniform. And I need to really call out being thankful for my wife, all of her support through these years. It's not a 9-to-5 job, and the sacrifices that she has made, she's always been there, and can't thank her enough for her love and support. She's the best. This place is going to be awesome. I look at where it's been and what we've been able to do with our team, and I look forward to seeing what's going to happen over the next decade and more, because quite honestly, we're just at the beginning of really the greatness of what's yet to come. I'm happy that I've been able to be a part of that.
Believe me, there's going to be a roast. You're not getting out of here just like that. I want to introduce my colleague, Chris Gaw, the Chief Operating Officer at Denver Health, Gary's direct supervisor, to acknowledge him.
I, too, would like to thank Erin for sharing your wonderful husband with us. Thank you so much. And Gary, we're going to miss you. I think the video, the video says it all, and it's just in my 5.5 years here, it's just, you're one of my favorite people, and I just can't thank you enough. So if you could join me to get at a plaque. Donna, get a picture with you?
First, thank you all for being here today. It's such an important way for us to acknowledge the amazing work our people do.
I appreciate the video. I appreciate the accolades to a long career here, but really what this is about is the people of this division. I'm fortunate enough to stand up here as the chief, but really it's the team of 400 people that make sure that every day we're responding to the calls. It's a team effort. We can't do it with just paramedics or just EMTs. It's our VSTs that stock our ambulances. It's our dispatchers who are sending the right resource to the right call. It's our education department to make sure that we're on top of things in the latest and the newest technologies and ways of medicine. It's our quality department to make sure that as we grow, we're ready to respond to the calls. And then the list goes on, our admin team, so on and so forth. So I think what we really need to do here is just get on with the event here and really recognize the people that are doing the amazing work. So thank you all very much. It's my honor now to introduce our medical director, Dr. Jacob Knock.
Good morning. My name is Jacob Knocht. I'm an emergency physician at Denver Health and the medical director for the Denver Paramedics. It's a huge honor to share the stage with fellow employees and leaders at Denver Health as we celebrate the employees and the Denver Paramedics. I would also like to acknowledge and thank all of our city public safety partners for their attendance today and their support at this event. Our collaboration and service to our mission is and will continue to be critical in guiding what we do every day. Throughout the rest of this event, and we already have, we're going to hear some remarkable stories about how Denver Health EMTs and paramedics serve the community and help change people's lives during times of crisis. It's also crucial, as some of the folks speaking before me have done, to draw attention to the behind-the-scenes contributions of the many people whose work makes it possible for an ambulance to make it to a 911 call hundreds of times a day, every day of the year. This includes the call takers and dispatchers, fleet management, vehicle service technicians, all of the office admin, restore employee support, the STAR vans, command staff, EMS education, the amazing medical directors who I work with, and all the other people I may be forgetting. Without their expertise and diligence, this notably complex service would fall apart. Most importantly, I want to acknowledge our EMS professionals, families, spouses, and friends. This is an exceedingly hard job. And what gets brought home is not a light burden to bear. Support from our loved ones is critical to a long and healthy career. Pivoting a bit, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge the remarkable career and service of Chief Briskevich. After 27 years of service to this organization, your steadfast vision and dedication to the mission of the hospital and the division has guided us through numerous challenges, all while fostering growth and innovation. Your contributions are greatly appreciated, and as a colleague and a friend, I wish you all the best with what's next. Thank you.
The members of the Paramedic Division aren't just EMS providers, they're members of the community too. When we respond to these sorts of scenes, it's not just as a trained professional. These are our neighbors, our friends, our family members. We have about 20% of the population and therefore run about 20% of the call volume. What that really means is over 100,000 911 calls a year, over 300 calls a day that we respond to.
We see patients from all walks of life, from people that live in multi-million-dollar homes to people that don't have homes. And being able to work in a community that's so varied is really nice. Not only does it change what the day-to-day job is, but you really get to meet people where they are. You get to help people access resources or inform them about resources so that they can take care of themselves better too.
Knowledge is the endless journey, and when I meet with so many of our people, especially our new classes as they're finishing up their training, one of the things I tell them is that when you get your patch, that's the minimum standard that we expect of a paramedic. And now for you, it's to take the next steps, continually learn and challenge one another, and to look at those opportunities of how we can always do better. And that's so ingrained in the culture here. I've always been the kind of person that I feel like If you want a place to grow, if you want it to succeed, you're going to be involved in it.
There are so many things that we offer outside to the city, but I think it's important to focus on what we offer our own people that are running those calls. So peer support programs, the Restore program, taking care of those who take care of others. We're always there to support the Denver Police Department, the Denver Fire Department, Denver Sheriff's Department in whatever they need. So outside of the 911 medical response, community interaction, and community service.
That could include everything from a big event within the city, like a parade, to a baseball game at Coors Field. And we're there also to support our safety partners as they're responding to emergent crises.
In addition to that, we also have a wildland fire team, and we offer medical support. So our paramedics on that team are line qualified medics that go out and they offer medical support to the firefighters on the line that are actively fighting. An aspect of our service that people don't realize that is actually a very busy part of the service is the Denver International Airport.
These paramedics get to operate from first aid rooms that are located on the concourses. We have SUVs that we could drive out on the tarmac to get to calls, and the paramedics that we have are just amazing. An area that often is maybe overlooked is our fleet department. That, we have our vehicle support technicians that stock our equipment and make sure that the ambulances are ready to go. But without our fleet department and keeping our ambulances, we put hundreds of thousands of miles on them every single year. They are the reason that we have the ambulances that we do out in the field so that we can do our work.
And EMS isn't just sending an ambulance to a call, it's everything that encompasses that. So it's the dedication to professional, excellent medical care.
The future is so bright with the team that we have in place, and their outlook, their vision, I think has the opportunity to do some really great things in the future for the city.
What a great video. Dr. Knott, thank you so much. And Chief, congratulations. The roast is the best part. I agree with Donna. Really, really. All right, it's time to recognize some individual heroes from this incredible division. And to give out these awards, please welcome Deputy Chief Brent Stevenson and Denver Health Chief Operation Officer Chris Gaw.
Josh, you didn't cue this up for us. There you go.
All righty. Well, we are delighted to present the awards this morning, or I guess we're heading into the afternoon now. After accepting your award, please head behind the stage to take photos with Chief Briskevich. Our first award is the Paramedicine Award, which is presented to the division paramedic who provides consistent, outstanding patient care and acts as a role model for employees and ancillary agencies. This year's winner is Sterling Barnes. Sterling brings unwavering positivity. Sterling brings unwavering positivity and enthusiasm to patient care every day. He regularly shares his knowledge with others, listens with empathy, and supports colleagues in developing their skills. Sterling advocates passionately for his patients, ensuring they receive exceptional care and attention. He's a valued asset to the division and a trusted mentor to his peers. Congratulations, Sterling.
Thank you. The next award is the Vehicle Service Technician of the Year, which is presented to the VST who provides outstanding service by maintaining the highest degree of productivity and accuracy. This year's award goes to Henry Stauffer. Henry's positive attitude and dedication are evident in everything he does. He consistently goes above and beyond to support the crews, ensuring that they have the resources they need to provide the care to the citizens of Denver. Henry strives for excellence and actively seeks opportunities to contribute, including through his involvement with the education department. Congratulations, Henry.
Our next award is given to the EMT of the Year, which recognizes the Division EMT Basic who provides consistent, outstanding patient care. Keanu Harris is this year's recipient. As Keanu is knowledgeable, proactive, a partner who consistently demonstrates kindness, compassion, and professionalism. He excels in patient care and is recognized by colleagues not only for his clinical skills, but also for his dedication to treating every individual with respect and humanity. Thank you, Keanu. What are you doing back there?
It's important to note that since these nominations have gone out, Keanu is now promoted to paramedic. So he is a graduate of our paramedic school, and now he is working on the ambulance as a paramedic. So congratulations. So now I'm pleased now to present the award of Dispatcher of the Year, which is given to the Denver Health Communications employee who exemplifies excellence in telecommunications and customer service. Adam Ellis is the Dispatcher of the Year. Unfortunately, Adam could not be here with us today, but he sends his gratitude and wishes everyone well. The description for Adam that contributed to his receiving this award is as follows. Adam is a skilled and dependable dispatcher who works tirelessly to support crews and maintain system efficiency. His clear communication and commitment to crew safety and patient care make him an indispensable part of the team. So congratulations to Adam.
All right. The next award is presented to the Support Team Assisted Response Medic of the Year, also known as STAR. And this recognizes the division's STAR Medic EMT who provides consistent, outstanding care. I'm pleased to give this award to Rose Rivera, whose peers describe her as a role model in patient care. Her compassionate approach, even in difficult situations, reminds her colleagues of the power of empathy. In addition to her work with STAR, Rose continues to serve on the ambulance, maintaining her clinical expertise while connecting patients with vital community resources.
The next award is given to the Educator of the Year, which is presented to the division employee who, through outstanding teaching, educational administration, coordination, publication, or research, has worked to improve EMS at the local, regional, or state level. This year's award recognizes Justin Lawrence. Justin's genuine care for his coworkers and students shines through his work. He takes the time to listen, support, and teach in ways that are approachable and easy to understand. His dedication to education strengthens the future of the division. Congratulations.
I'm now going to present the award for Training Officer of the Year, which is given to the division's training officer who exemplifies the integrity, professionalism, leadership, and expertise in training that are the goals of the field training programs. This year, we honor Erin Munger. Erin is recognized by her peers as an outstanding educator, a fierce advocate for patients, and a resilient, compassionate leader. She invests deeply in her candidate's success, providing thoughtful solutions and encouragement. Erin embodies the highest standard of the division and inspires those she trains. Congrats, Erin.
Okay. Our Employee of the Year. Our Employee of the Year award is presented to the Denver Health Paramedic Division employee who best represents the mission and values of Denver Health and the Denver Health Paramedic Division. This year, we recognize, dramatic pause, Jay Starzinski. Jay is respected for his thoughtful leadership, excellent communication skills, and ability to foster collaboration amongst his team. Jay upholds high standards for himself and his colleagues, strengthening the division's commitment to excellence. Thank you, Jay. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Our next award, excuse me, is the Distinguished Service Cross, which is awarded by the chief to a member of the Paramedic Division who performs an act of heroism involving a novel, unusual, or sudden situation of a serious or urgent nature that demands immediate action. I'm pleased to give this award to Nicholas Tricici and Nicholas Doe, who were first on scene at a motor vehicle accident involving a trapped individual and a growing fire. Their quick action to suppress the fire and free the patient prevented further injury and saved a life. We are also giving this award to James Boyer, Jen Lockwood, and Lucius Lau. While responding to a life-threatening emergency, this team provided critical care to a mother in a hemorrhagic shock and successfully resuscitated her newborn twins. Thanks to their immediate response and exceptional skill, all 3 patients survived and are doing well. So if you can all join us.
All right. Thank you, Jen. Our final award I'm honored to give the Medal of Valor, which is awarded by the chief to a member of the Paramedic Division for an act in the face of great danger, wherein valor, courage, and bravery are demonstrated over and above normally demanded and expected. The act must be performed in the presence of great danger or great personal risk, and by its nature involved the saving of a human life or attempted the saving of a human life. This year, we want to recognize 3 individuals, 2 of which could not make it today, but the 3rd is here. In this prestigious award, the Medal of Valor goes to Sebastian Naranjo, Bridget Zobar, and Trent Headings. So this is one of those cool stories I get to say and share with everyone here. So while responding to a medical call at East High School, the team immediately took action when gunfire erupted within the school. It was nearby to the nurse's office in the main administrative office where they were. The shooting unfortunately critically injured 2 staff members. The crew provided life-saving care to the victims, maintained care for the original patient, and secured the safety of those around them. Their courage and quick decision-making helped protect lives during this incredible incident, and congratulations to you, and thank you for being here, Trent Headings.
Can we give it up one more time for all of the award recipients? That was incredible, incredible. Today's event coincides with the nationally recognized Emergency Medical Services Week. The residents and visitors of the city and county of Denver join in this recognition of Denver Health Paramedics' heroic and selfless work through Denver Mayor Mike Johnston's proclamation that this week, May 18th through the 24th, is officially known as EMS Week. Please join me in welcoming Denver Mayor Mike Johnston.
Hello, great to see you all. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate our incredible public servants and all the work that they do across the city. There are a couple things I want to do. One is I do want to, in a moment, read the proclamation, but I want to say a couple of words about our EMTs who are here and about the incredible work that they do in the paramedics across the city. I also first can't miss the chance, Gary, to congratulate you on your retirement. We are so incredibly grateful for your lifetime of service to the city. I was so proud of myself because I just figured out how to pronounce your name after this year and a half together. I know that today is in
part of celebration of all the folks that work with you, but people are called to this work because of what they do and who they get to work with. And that means you have built the team of folks who love this team, love this project, and love this hospital in the city. So thank you so much for your incredible service to Denver. Briskevich, I can even say it correctly, right? Briskevich, I got it. See, I've been practicing. Wonderful. I want to read this declaration that we have put together for the week, and then I'll say a couple of words about, on a personal level, just how important the service of the folks in this room are and what a fundamental impact they make on the city and county of Denver. And so this is our proclamation, and it will sound like it was written by Shakespeare in the 16th century because it has lots of whereases. So as long as you can roll with the whereases, you will make it through. But it is the highest recognition we give as a city to honor those people who have served us. And so let me just share a little about what we put in this official proclamation. Whereas emergency medical services are a core public safety service to the residents, workers, and visitors of the city and county of Denver. And whereas the Denver Health Paramedic Division is an integral part of the emergency medical response system and the sole provider of advanced life support care and ambulance transport for the city and county of Denver. Denver International Airport and the cities of Englewood, Glendale, and Sheridan. And whereas the Denver Health Paramedic Division, made up of its dedicated paramedics, EMTs, emergency medical dispatchers, EMS educators, vehicle support techs, support staff, and administrators, with support from mutual aid partners, responded to nearly 133,000 911 calls in 2024, provided access to emergency health care by transporting more than 81,000 patients to area receiving hospitals, and administered life-saving care to those in need 24 hours a day, every day of the year. And whereas Denver Health Paramedics personnel's resuscitative care to victims of cardiac arrest has led to the Denver area having one of the best hospitals and discharge cardiac arrest survival rates in the country. And whereas emergency medical support is additionally rendered by the Denver Health Paramedic Bike Team at Colorado's Rockies games, concerts, parades, and other special events, by the Wild and Fire Support Team, by the Highly Infectious Transport Team, and by paramedics and EMTs staffing the STAR program. And whereas the city and county of Denver applaud the Denver Health Paramedic Division members who engage in the thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance their life-saving skills, to advance their training, knowledge, and medical excellence, furthering their heroic and selfless work. Now, therefore, I, Mike Johnston, Mayor of the City and County of Denver, Colorado, by virtue of the authority vested in me, do hereby officially proclaim May 18th to 24th, 2025 to be known as Emergency Medical Services Week. Thank you so much to all of you. My favorite part of this proclamation is the Highly Infectious Transport Team. Is any of them here? Did you? Because it both sounds like it is a very exciting group that has a positive impact on everyone that they are around. They're just infectious as personality and also have to manage people that are themselves highly infectious. So we'll take both. Okay, all joking aside, the data point that astounds me every time I read it each year is the notion of 133,000 911 calls a year. That means about 300 times today, someone will face the single scariest moment of their life. That means 20 times while we're just sitting in this room. Someone in Denver is sobbing, they are in tears, they are terrified. The person they love more than anyone in the world, they are potentially losing right in front of their eyes. And they're picking up a phone, and they're calling, and they are waiting where each second feels like an hour for someone in one of these incredible white uniforms to walk in the door, and they are going to hand the baby or the senior or the loved one or the teenager into the arms of someone in this room and say, I don't know what's going to happen, but I trust you to figure it out. That is the single most profound promise that any civilization makes, is that when you are in your moment of greatest need, we will find a way to show up there and be able to carry you through that thing you're most scared of. It's significant to note 165 years because literally this paramedic division is as old, this hospital is as old or older than the city and county of Denver. Because you couldn't fundamentally build a city
until you can commit to keeping people safe, until you can commit to offering them health care in the moment of their greatest need. I've made those phone calls before. When I had baby twins, I've made those phone calls before on behalf of other people. And there's nothing that feels quite as redemptive in your belief in humanity as the moment when the paramedics show up. Like, you believe it all works. And so, and you all never know what situation you're running into. Never know what the risks could be. Never know what the challenges could be. But your call every day is to say, whoever is at their worst today, I will be there for them. And that is something that we are incredibly grateful for in the city. Thank you. I'll close with this quote that reminds me of that work and that call to service. I was raised Catholic, and so we have a new pope, and the departing pope was someone I think deeply committed to the same call to serve those and serve those most in need. And he had this incredibly powerful quote that was my favorite, where he said, "Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself. Living for others is a rule of nature." Living for others is a rule of nature. There is no profession that has more dedicated themselves to the belief that living for others is a rule of nature. And that part makes sure that this ecosystem is a place where you know there will always be someone who is looking out for you in your toughest moment, because it is in their nature. So thank you so much for answering that call to service, for being people who made up around giving to others, and in the process, giving the city a place where you can run out to any joyful task you want to do on a given Sunday, knowing that if things go the worst possible way, there will be someone there to help you. Thank you so much for your service to Denver. We're so grateful.
Thank you, Mayor Johnston. Now please welcome back to the stage the recipient of this year's Spirit of Philanthropy Award and the Denver Health Board Chair, Josh Hanfling.
Thank you. Following the mayor is very tough, but he summed it up, I think, really well. I mean, my last job, my task here, my task as board chair, as the task of the foundation is to raise money for Denver Health and everything that they do at the hospital. So I'm here to make the ask. So there are envelopes on your table. There's a QR code on the back of the pamphlet if you want to do that. This year's event, we're raising funds to strengthen the EMT education. Right now, we're hoping to purchase a new simulator, which costs about $100,000, a new mannequin for training, which is about $40,000. Overall, the goal is to raise between $150,000 and $250,000 to support EMT education and training. So, if you can, take out your phones on the back of the program. There's a QR code, take you to the donation page. You can also text the word health to 61094. Is that all up behind me? There it is, all there. Every gift will support the incredible paramedics and the future of emergency care in Denver. I want to thank the mayor. I want to thank Deputy Chief Stevenson and Dr. Knock, Chief Brushevich, which also took me a long time to figure that out. I said Chief Gary for a long time. Your work and commitment truly makes a difference to the city, and I think the mayor summed it up best at the end, that they serve for everybody else, and there's no question. Seeing the ambulances running around Denver means a lot to a lot of people. So thank you all for being here. I think you're closing out, right? All right, so please give, please donate, anything can be amazing. Thanks to all of you who have been supporting the paramedics for so many years, and we appreciate your continued support. And we'll let her wrap it up.
All right, so congratulations to all of our award winners. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Josh. Thank you to everyone who is giving today, scanning that QR code right there, or texting the number, or who has already given to support our paramedics. Obviously, some equipment and things are needed, so we hope that we can raise that money as well. As you can tell from our award winners and the stories that we have heard today, we are surrounded by truly humble individuals that go about their jobs with modesty and care, saving lives and treating all patients with dignity. without asking for anything in return. How lucky are we to have the Denver Health Paramedic Division? To all of our paramedics and our first responders here today, we cannot thank you enough for your service, everything that you do day in and day out, 24/7, every day of the year. And we want to thank you for coming today and once again for your generous support to our Denver Health Paramedic Division. If you would all please stand as the Denver Police Department pipes and drums and the Denver Police Department Honor Guard retire our colors.
Freeze and arm. Order, arm. Ready, face. Prepare to retrieve color. Ready, retrieve. Face. Close ranks. March.